Warning: the content in this podcast may help you get fit. Your discretion is advised. If you haven't been able to reach your fitness goal, it could be because you keep running into fitness scams, misconceptions, and gimmicks. Finally learn the way and get fit with the Real Results No Gimmicks podcast, hosted by body transformation experts Fitness with Flex and Fitness with FlexHERS.
Welcome, guys, to the 15th episode of the Real Results No Gimmicks podcast. We're your hosts, Fitness with Flex and
Fitness with FlexHERS, and we're body transformation experts. Many of you may know us from our clients' amazing transformations from all over the United States and all over the world.
And in today's podcast, we're going to be speaking about 3 things that you should know before you start training. Now, this is going to be a great episode for anyone that's new to training, that really has no idea what they have to do, but you still want to reach your fitness goal. And it's still a good episode for anyone that's been training for a while as well, because I could attest to this myself, that we all wish we could go back in time and do what we know now in order to speed up our fitness goal. You know, when I first started, I really did not know what to do, and I wasted many years of not making any gains. And if I would to know what I'm about to tell you guys today in this episode, I'm pretty sure my results would have been very, very fast compared to when I first started.
This episode is not only going to help you save time, it's also going to help you save money, and it's also going to make sure that you don't fall for these scams, because once you understand why these 3 tips are going to help you reach your fitness goals, a lot of these other things out there that are out there to get your money and waste your time are not going to make any sense to you.
That's right. All these scammers out there, these fitness scams, misconceptions, gimmicks, all that stuff, they're making bank. They're making money off of all the new people that do not know what it is to get fit, or what it is that they have to do in order to get fit. And that's how they make their money. You know, they tell you, oh, you know, you just got to take this pill, you're going to lose 10 pounds, or do these exercises, or do this, and that. And of course, since we don't know too much about that, well, we're going to take anyone's advice, as long as they're promising us faster results. But it doesn't really work that way. There's not many supplements out there that you could take that are going to do pretty much anything to help you reach your fitness goals. It really, really depends. And it's really not about taking any supplements or any gadgets or anything like that. It's just certain things that you need to do for yourself in order to reach your fitness goals.
They're actually pretty simple and they're free. So this just really, all it takes is initiative from your part to be able to do it. And like Fitness with Flex said, that this is something that's just going to jumpstart your results. This is going to zoom you into your fitness goal, and you're going to want to knock yourself up in the head and be like, damn, if only I did this a lot sooner, just like us.
All right, guys, so here we go. The first thing you guys need to know is about recovery. You know, many people have the misconception that in order to get results, you have to train every single day. It doesn't matter if you're hurt. It doesn't matter if you're sick. You know, and unfortunately, I used to be one of these people myself. You know, if I could train 8 days a week, I would do it. If I was sick, I would go to the gym. If there was a blizzard outside, I'll be the only one in the gym. It didn't really matter because I was so determined to reach my fitness goal. But the one thing that I didn't know when I first started is that I needed to focus on my recovery. When you're at the gym, all you're doing is breaking down your tissue, you know, your muscle mass, your bones, your tendons, all that stuff. Recovery is what's going to make everything stronger, and is what's going to give you the results. If you're constantly breaking down your body, constantly breaking it down, you're never going to give it a chance to rebuild itself. You know, I always like to give the example, if you fall off a bike and you scrape yourself, you know, you're going to start bleeding. After a while, a scab is going to form, and eventually new skin will be there. And you'll look at your skin, it will look like you never had a scab. That's basically what's happening when you train and you recover. It's almost like you're rebuilding new skin there. But what were to happen if you fell off the bike, you're bleeding, you get the scab, but now all of a sudden you rip the scab off, you're going to bleed again. You know, another scab will form, and then you rip it off. That's basically what's happening if you're training every single day, not giving yourself any chance whatsoever to recover. Now, recovery has to do with rest days. Recovery has to do with sleeping a certain amount of time as well in order for your body to recover. Because that's really when it's recovering, is when you're sleeping as well.
For sure. And I tell a lot of my clients, if, for example, you just got some type of surgery from something really big, like some type of like I don't know, stomach surgery or whatever the case is, to like even like a molar surgery, right? Let's say as soon as you got out of that, you go straight into like the club or you start partying, you start dancing, and there's no recovery time. It's not going to be easy for you to heal from that surgery. So just the same way that you need that time to heal, that bed rest is the same way that you need to rest when you get out the gym. And I feel like this is something that a lot of people leave in the background. Not necessarily, let's say, for someone that goes hard at the gym like Fitness with Flex, because he's a go hard, we all know that. But even for someone that works late nights and doesn't sleep when they get home, just that alone puts so much stress on the body, and it doesn't allow you to recover fast enough, therefore holding you back from reaching that fitness goal.
Yeah, something that usually happens also that I get from clients is that they still want to train when they're sick, and I appreciate the discipline and the desire, but again, I used to be that person also. If I would have the flu, I'll still go to the gym and stuff, but that stuff is tapping into your immune system. If you're already sick, your immune system is low, you're going to the gym, gonna break down muscle. Now, your body has to worry about recovering from the sickness that you have, the coughing, the cold, the flu, and now also has to repair muscle mass. It's too much now. Your body is already not working at 100%. So this usually causes us to get even more sick, which means you're going to be out of the gym even longer. So usually if you're feeling like a little cold or something like that, it's better to take the next day or two off, and then you can continue, because if you train, now you're probably going to end up missing like a week or two, and that's not something that you want to do.
And if you guys are the type of people that like, the nightlife and like to party and like to go out all the time, really just make sure that you have sleep as one of the big factors in your schedule. Schedule it in. If you are also the type of person that is a workaholic, consistently working, not getting enough hours of sleep, try to work it into your schedule. Even like a 4-hour nap of deep, deep sleep is going to help you significantly. And that's something that I know myself and Fitness with Flex, we even do, because we're usually always on the go. We're usually always working. Sometimes we kind of got to tell ourselves, like, all right, we got to take a nap because we're exhausted. And we do know that it shows and it reflects on our goals and it reflects on our body immediately.
Yeah, I mean, if you're new to working out, you have to build the discipline. So, you also have to learn how to read your body, like listen to your body. And it's kind of hard to do when you really, really first start. But if you're feeling like a cold is coming on or something like that, like I was saying, it's better to take the time off. There's certain people that we train that have a very, very hectic schedule. They work 2 jobs, they hardly have any time to sleep and stuff like that. So for someone like that, I wouldn't recommend going to the gym every single day, because again, you're not recovering enough. So it's gonna be more of a con than a pro for you. So if your schedule is crazy hectic, you're working 7 days a week, 2 jobs, and all this stuff, I'll probably only work out once or twice a week. Maybe one full body a week for weight training, or maybe split it, one day upper body, one day lower body, so that at least you could try to recover. But if you're going to the gym every single day with a crazy schedule like that, it's not gonna be good news for you.
And for all you people out there that are super determined and super disciplined, but are suffering from some kind of injury that unfortunately is like requires some long term recovery, I know you're frustrated. Trust me, it's happened to all of us. It's happened to myself. It's happened to Fitness with Flex. We do get frustrated because we want to hit the gym. We don't want to lose our gains. But trust me, it's a lot better if you take out that time to recover. Give yourself that time, because if you don't give your body that time to recover and you hit the gym, you're going to pay for it in the long run. It's almost like a credit card that you're using it, but at the end of the month, you're going to have to make that payment. So it's the same thing. If you don't give yourself enough time to recover, your body's never going to heal. You might have a reoccurring injury in the future, and eventually you might even be out for longer because you just turned that injury into something a lot more severe.
Yeah, again, I used to do the same thing. I'll feel some pain, some tweaks, a little bit of injury. I'll still make it to the gym. I'll still work out. Okay, I'm being mentally tough. I'm being disciplined. This, and that. All that is good, but you're putting your body on the line.
Until your back gives out and you're like, holy fuck, what just
Yeah,
happened here?
and that definitely happened to me. So again, that's an alarm. If you're feeling any type of pain, that's an alarm that your body's giving you. Like, you know what? You gotta chill for a little bit. because you're just gonna keep on wearing down that injury, making it worse, and that's gonna turn into another problem. That one injury that you have on your foot, if you keep on, let's say, working out, and all of a sudden it's gonna be your leg, and then all of a sudden you'll go to your spine. You know, you're gonna start deteriorating other parts that have to work way harder to balance you out.
Yeah,
So I would never recommend anyone to work out if they're sick or if they have some type of injury. It's better to overease recover, and then you'll be able to hit the gym hard 100%.
All right, guys, so that was our first tip that you really want to make sure you implement, especially to get to your fitness goal, something that we wish we knew when we first started. And when we get back after this commercial break, we're going to give you our last 2 tips on what you should know before you start working out. Stay tuned.
Ever wonder why you can't seem to get fit? It's because you've never followed a program designed specifically for your body and fitness goal. The Fitness with Flex coaching program is like a GPS to get fit. Your results will be monitored, and updates will be made to your meal plan and workout so that you never plateau. Available in any state or country. Go to www.fitnesswithflex.com and learn the way now.
And we're back. And the second thing you should know before you start training is that you need to watch what you eat, because most of your results will come from what you're eating. I know a lot of you guys out there, when you start to get extremely determined to make it to your fitness goal, you want to hit the gym hard, thinking that it's going to get you to your fitness goal, but really neglect what it is that you're putting into your body. And that is the key, my friends, to getting you to your fitness goal. Actually, your food is so important that it's a little bit more important than hitting the gym. It's 70% of what your results are. So you really want to take out the time to check out your diet, what it is that you're consuming, what is the quantity of the things that you're putting into your body, and there you're going to be able to really make sure that you are looking the way you want to look.
Yeah, so for all you guys out there that are saying, yeah, I work out and I eat whatever I want, I doubt that you're at your fitness goal if you're doing that. There's no way that you're gonna be whatever it is that you want and still look the way that you want. It just doesn't work that way.
It doesn't at all. And when you start to really analyze everything that you put into your body and what causes it has on your body and how it affects your body, you're going to start to point out the scams out there and point out the things that you're doing that are falsely telling you that you're going to get to your fitness goal. Because people, this is just strictly science. Your body works a certain way. There's no magic around there. There's no magic wand that gives you an exception on getting to your fitness goal. Maybe you can drink a magic pill and nobody else can. That doesn't exist. The truth is that you need to really make sure what you put into your body, and that has an effect on how you look.
And not only what you put in your body, because I hear this all the time. Yeah, I just need to know what to work out because I'm already eating healthy. Okay, yeah, you are eating healthy, but are you eating towards your fitness goal? That's something different. Obviously you still want to eat healthy towards your fitness goal, but you still need a certain amount of certain nutrients in order to achieve your fitness goal. If I want to be a ripped 200-pound man, I can't just have 50 grams of protein per day, even though I'm eating healthy, even though I'm eating salads and like half an ounce of chicken with each meal. Yeah, I guess that's healthy, but that's not enough to make me a 200-pound muscular man. It's the same thing if you're a 125-pound female, you need to eat accordingly to look fit at 125. You can't all of a sudden eat less or eat more just because you're eating healthy. It doesn't work that way. Everything's precise, which is why we make everything customized per person, because no one has the same body type or the same fitness goal. So no one can eat exactly the same exact thing. It's just not going to work that way.
And that's the new wave. A lot of people are out there saying they eat healthy, but it really comes down to, what do you consider eating healthy? Because a lot of these people that say they're eating healthy are eating all of these snacks, like these low-calorie snacks, a lot of times throughout the day, or sugar-free stuff or fat-free stuff.
Yeah, all sugar-free and not sugar-free, like fat-free or low-fat stuff. All they're doing is taking away the fat, which you need fat for your body, and they're just filling it in now with severe carbs and sugar. So
Yeah, but even sugar free. Okay, cool, it's sugar free, but what are you having that's sugar free? Just because it's sugar free doesn't make it okay for you to only have coffee with like Splenda or sugar free fruit snacks the whole day. Like, you need solid meals, you need things that are actually going to nourish your body. Just because it's sugar free doesn't mean that that's what your full whole meal plan is supposed to consist of.
yeah, so if you guys want to reach your goals, recovery, and you have to make sure you're eating for your fitness goal. Now, guys, another big thing that is definitely going to help you reach your fitness goals faster is, which should you do, free weights or should you do machines? They're both going to be beneficial, but I could tell you guys that free weights is going to be more beneficial if you're looking to build muscle mass and to lose body fat, and also if you're trying to get stronger. The results are just going to be a lot faster if you're doing free weights. You know, when I first started the gym, before I started the gym when I was younger, you know, I would work out at home. There was some free weights laying around or whatever, blah blah, not too heavy. Then I went to the gym. I got into Bally's at the time. Big ass gym, all these machines, cardio machines, all these weightlifting equipment, all this stuff. I was like, yo, I'm definitely gonna get super brolic here now that I have all these machines. You know, I worked out
He's
for
gonna
like
be Bane.
I worked out for like a year and a half or something like that. A year just doing machines. Yeah, I got a little bit of results, but I just felt like everyone else was growing so much faster than me, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? How have I been working out a year and a half, 2 years, and I have so little progress? Not until I switched over to free weights, and I could tell you guys that maybe within a month or two, I saw more gains in those 2 months than I did in the whole year and a half of me doing machines. And the reason for that is that when you're doing free weights, you're doing the work yourself. The machine is helping you do the work. Yeah, you could put it heavy, but everything is balanced out for you. You know, with free weights, you might not be able to go as heavy, but you're really putting your body under a lot of stress, which means you're making it work harder, which means you're gonna burn more calories. You're going to get stronger because you're doing something that's more difficult. That's something that I didn't realize when I first started the gym. I thought, you know, exercise is exercise, but now all exercises are equal. Just because you're doing exercise, even though if it's hard and you feel it's hard, doesn't mean that's going to give you the results that you need. Again, you need something customized for you, and you need to be working out and doing exercises specifically for your fitness goal. And machines are not really going to do that. Now, a machine's bad? No, machines aren't bad. But if you're starting off, I wouldn't start off doing machines. I would start off doing free weights. You gotta build the base, and after that, if you see like, okay, maybe I need a little bit more muscle in this area, or maybe you might be injured, then you know machines can help you here and there. Depends, you know, you have to be strategic with it. But I would not base my whole workout regimen just on machines.
And
Did
that's
that already? Did not work.
that's actually a really good point to hit, because for myself, I know I had this misconception, and a lot of women that I've worked with have this huge misconception that if they don't go to the gym and they don't use all these fancy machines, they're not going to end up looking the way they want to look. And I always make it like such an effort to really voice it to them, like, listen, this is a huge misconception. Trust me, I fell for this once myself. That is not the case. Actually, free weights is so beneficial because it allows you to create a proportionate body for yourself. So, as we all know, we're not all perfect. We're not all 100% symmetrical. Sometimes we have one arm bigger than the other or one leg bigger than the other. But free weights allows us to kind of customize a workout routine for that weak area specifically. And also, we kind of got to go back to like caveman times, right? So our body doesn't really know how much weight exactly it is that you're lifting. It doesn't know that I'm trying to lift up 100 pounds. It just knows that it's trying to lift up very, very heavy weight. And what it wants to do is try to lift it up and get it off of you right away. So when that's happening and your body's under that stress, it's going to try to use its stronger side to help get the weight off of you. And with free weights, you can't really give yourself that luxury, because let's say if you have 10-pound dumbbells on each side, how can your stronger side really push in to get the weight off of you? Each side has to work evenly. And with machines, you might not catch yourself in the beginning when you really are stressing your body to get the weight off of you, because your stronger side is automatically going to kind of push in to get the weight off of you. So that's why I feel like free weights is really, really beneficial.
Well, barbells and stuff are part of free weights, so you could kind of get the same imbalance if you're doing barbells, which is why we usually recommend mostly dumbbell work, because that way you're working each side individually, and like you were saying, that stronger side can't make up the slack for the weaker side.
For the weaker side. It's like when I have all these new people, let's say in our fitness camp, right? Fitness with Flex, I'm pretty sure you can agree. And they're like, why don't we start with the left side first? And then when they work out their left side and then they switch over to their right side, they're like, holy shit, my right side feels so much more easier than my left side. And that's because your left side usually has less strength, because it's not your dominant side.
Yeah, another thing, I mean, it's related to the free weights versus machines, but again, like I was telling you guys, it's the type of exercises that you're doing for your fitness goal, just not generally just doing exercise. You know, if you're looking to get big glutes and whatever it is, let's say if you're a girl, you're not going to get that by running. You have to do specific exercises that are going to target your glutes to grow. You know, you're not going to get that by being on the elliptical, or you're not going to get that by being on the leg press, let's say, or whatever it is. Get a good body just by doing dumbbells. They have to go to the gym to use all these machines, but some of the best bodies that we've been able to help people achieve has been, you know, just working out at home. With most females, just with a pair of 5-pound, 10-pound dumbbells, they've been able to achieve great bodies, you know, and you would think that they've been working out in the gym for like 10 years, and it's not really about that. It's about doing the effective exercises for your fitness
body.
goal.
Exactly. And this is a bonus tip. Tip number 4 is that pretty much do not freeball anything. You have to have a plan, and that goes for anything that you want to do in life. Whether you want to become a bodybuilder, whether you want to become a mixed martial artist, whether you want to become a professional swimmer, there's a plan that is in place in order for you to become the best at what you want to do. And that's the same thing that has to be implemented for you to reach your fitness goal. You have to have a plan.
Yeah, if you're doing random things, you're just going to get random results.
And your body's going to look random.
Yeah, you're going to have a random body. So I hope these tips were able to help you guys. It definitely has helped us once we realized that this is what we needed. Again, I wish I could go back to year 1 and know this information already. But if I'm able to distribute this information to you guys, then, you know, we could call it even. You guys could get the results way faster than us.
Definitely. You guys are going to go to your fitness goal speed lightning, like it's not, or lightning speed, but it's definitely not going to be delayed the way that we were. But if we didn't mess up before, we wouldn't know what we know now, and we wouldn't be able to tell you guys what it is that we were missing out on. So stay tuned for our next episode, because it's going to be fire just like this one.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Real Results No Gimmicks podcast. We really appreciate it. And if you like what you just heard, please feel free to share our episodes with your friends and visit our website, www.fitnesswithflex.com.